Hey, what's up, everybody? This topic just came up in my mind, right? And we're gonna be talking about stop running from the work, right? It sounds good, on paper. Sounds good all in your mind what you want to do. What you see yourself doing. You're like, dang, that looks so amazing, and you start, you feel good about it, right? But then time go by, you just never take any actionable steps. You don't even take, and it is because it's still some type of fear that's holding you back, right? And it's because you're afraid to put in the work. That is what it comes down to. You are afraid to put in the work. You're running from the work. You running from the pain, quote unquote pain. You're running from the work. And I used to run from the work. I was the person to run from the work. Like, I always been like a hard worker, but when it came to really put myself put myself into work, I used to be afraid of that. Like, oh, that's too much. That's too much for me to do. I used to run from that. I like putting in the minimum effort. I used to like to put in just enough, right? And what I noticed, it always kept me in the same position and like same predicament, right? And I always end up feeling bad about myself because I ran from the work. I ran from the pain, and I made a video about embracing the pain. You have to fall in love with the pain. You have to fall in love with the work, right? And you just gonna have to do it. Like, it's just what it's gonna take. You're gonna have to run towards the work. Whatever standard you have for yourself, whatever you want to achieve in life, it could be something, whatever it means something to you, but you're gonna have to put some type of work in to get there. Everyone has different things, everyone is different. Everyone's different. So whatever you want to do, stop running from the work. Start taking the actionable steps, and a lot of the work do start internally, right? It starts internally, right? And when you don't, when you don't have the identity, when you don't have the identity behind the work, then a lot of times you're not gonna be able to put in the work anyways, because who you are deep inside is not gonna allow you to do it anyways, right? If you're a person that's just scary, then you just not gonna be able to do it. Like, you can think it all you want. The actions you're just not gonna be able to put the work in because it's not who you are. It's just not who you are. You might just be somebody who just scared to put in the work. Like I was just scared. Like, I was scared. I was self-sabotaging myself. So every time I would almost about to put in the work, I'm like, oh, hold on. That means this and that. All these goddamn negative thoughts, started fucking with me. And then I stopped myself from putting in the fucking action. And then it held me back for fucking years. You know what I'm saying? But once I had to start building myself internally, had to start building myself up, start feeding myself different thoughts, had to start putting in different actions daily. I had to keep on building momentum for myself, for me to have that trust within myself and that belief in myself to start putting in the work. And now I could put in the work with anything. I work 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts at work. And to be honest with you, I love it because just like, damn, I enjoy work now. I'm not even gonna lie. I enjoy putting in work. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, I enjoy putting in work. Like, I can make myself enjoy any type of work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. Like, it could start off a little complicated for me, whatever. I might be like, but like, my mindset's so wired now. Like, right now, like, my mindset wired right now to like, I can enjoy any type of work. I can make it enjoyable. I don't give a fuck what it is. All right, bet. Hey, I'm gonna make it enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not afraid to put in no work. I'm not even gonna lie. It's just now I just like putting in the work, and that's with anything. So you just have to you got to stop running from it. You have to, like I said, you gotta stop running from the work. You gotta put in the work. Like, you have to. There's no other option. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. Whatever it is that's for you, put in the work. Stop running from it. And you're not supposed to be running from the work. Put in the work now. You know, it's like with YouTube. I put in the work every day. Upload video, record video, upload, you know, and it's more work for me to do. And guess what? I'm going to do it because guess what? I'm not afraid of it. I don't care. You know, I don't care because I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the work. Like, I wake up every day just to do this. You know, I enjoy it. You know, I enjoyed it. I look forward to doing this every day. I enjoy making a workout video. I enjoy upload. I enjoy talking on camera. I enjoy this. Like, and I used to be afraid to do this right here. I used to self-sabotage myself. That's what I'm saying. I used to self-sabotage myself from doing this, what I'm doing right now, talking on camera. Because my self-belief about myself. Boy, camera cut out on me, man. I got recorders on my Snapchat camera. But look, like I said, I used to run from the work because my self-belief about myself. I self-sabotage myself. Always had these negative thoughts about myself, right? And what that did was I just, like I said, like I'm like, man, I can't do this and that. Everybody gonna think about me. I'm lame. I'm this and that. I used to call myself lame. I used to call myself weird. Like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, bro, what the fuck? You know, and that shit prevented me from literally putting in work. Like, I should have been, like I said, should have been started this YouTube channel in 2020, right? I should have been did it when I had the ideas then, right? But like I said, everything unfolds perfectly. I'm a firm believer in that. So no matter what's going on in my world, anything can happen. Hey, everything is unfolding perfectly regardless. Because look, everything did unfold perfectly. Because at the end of the day, I'm still on camera. I'm still right here, right now to this day, speaking on camera. With ultimate self-belief and self-confidence. You know, not scared I'm not scared to put in the work. I'm not running from the work. Every day I'm showing up. I must show up. It's my duty, you know, to show up every single day. You know, and it's your duty, whoever's watching this, to show up for yourself every single day. Because there's people out here that wants to listen to you. There's people out here that wants to hear you. There's people out here that's willing, you know, to watch you. Like, I didn't think that, but I mean, it's people commenting and people's actually benefiting from my videos. So that gives me more drive to put in more work. You know, because like, dang, like, okay, I'm understood. I know there's people out here that feel the same way as me. So I'm like, damn, I gotta keep on putting this out there because now we're virtual friends now. You know, we're virtual friends now. You know, and that's what I want. I want to build a virtual community. You know, and you know, so it's just what it is. Like, yeah, I'm loving it. Like, I'm loving putting the work in. I'm loving putting these videos out. You know, it's like I said, it's just something I look forward to. You know, so I'm repeating the same thing. So look, the message of the video: stop running from the work, putting the work daily, whatever that may be for you. Out. Peace.